Mic check, mic check. We back, we back. Welcome back to the Forgiveness Podcast. Y'all like my new setup? I like this a little better. But anyway, I gotta ask the Lord to make sure these words hit the hearts of the people. Again, I like to repeat, I do not do this for fame. I do not do this for likes, mentions, shares, follows, none of that. But if it's a message that can get out and change the hearts of the people, I'm all here for it. Speaking of hearts, I want to talk about the heart for a minute. Matter of fact, this is what this whole thing is going to be about. It's going to be about the heart. And something that brought all this full circle. I was just on, I told y'all I drive, so I'm riding and I I watch YouTube while I'm, driving, or I listen to YouTube while I'm driving. And the Book of Eli was the first thing when I refreshed the YouTube this morning to go take my little short route. And I said, you know what? I like that boy. Let's watch it. Because I just watched, Ruth and Boaz on Netflix. I said, okay, the Book of Eli, you can't go wrong with that. All right, let's go. Because I already kind of watched it and knew what it was about a little bit. But when I say that movie just solidified more of what I already believe, and this is why I'm back to the heart again. I'm back to the heart because the heart is what all this stuff is about. The heart, the heart, the heart. I say that because when you heartbroken, it's not in your brain. Your brain, like your heart go through the feelings and your brain send a signal to help the heart. So you get broken up with, your heart hurt, your brain send a signal to try to fix it. So let's say, for an example, I think your body reacts, and then your brain's the last thing to react, and it sends a signal to do, feel, move, or try to fix it. Let's not say feel, because that's why it's thinking, logic is so much, right? We as a people, our hearts have been so hardened that we forgot how we got here. Our hearts are so hardened that we forgot that we still sensitive, we still soft, and we still need protection. The world has been civilized for so long that we forget we need protection. We need protection. I like to start off by saying, like, I don't care who you is. You can have a master's degree. You can have $1 million. You can be Jay-Z. You could be the homeless man at the store, right? But both of them people can get a paper cut. This is where the protection comes from. So again, remember, we got the heart, where the love come from. And the reason why I can get on here and speak and I know what I'm saying is the truth is because we all will say we love our kids. Oh, I die for my kid. My kid, my kid, my kid. But y'all fail to realize having a kid is a blessing from something. Because I like to touch the hearts of the people that kind of might be on the fence, off the fence. I don't know. I believe, but I don't believe. Listen, you have no choice. We get this free will thing like we could just make it up, or it was just given to us by a man. We got free choice, and and that's it. It's done. You have the choice to choose God or choose everything else. That's your only choice. So when I'm watching the book of Eli, I'm realizing things like, if y'all remember they show a scene and it's like a big crater in the ground, but everything's destroyed and we go back to like the Stone Age. But we just know something happened and we just not dumb. All we got is our minds and whatever was left out of the after everything's settled. So I'm watching him trade. Like, he going to the store. He wanted to charge at first I think he went for some water. Or no, where did he go first? No, he went to go charge his thing first. And he was like, oh, yeah, this gonna cost you. And he started pulling out things. 99.9% of everybody watching this video throw away. Don't use, don't recognize as something of value. He's trading towelettes. You know the little towelettes Buffalo Wild Wings give you when y'all seen the movie, and for y'all that didn't, towelettes, y'all know what it is. You pull them up, they kind of hand sanitize a little. He's trading towelettes, not a napkin, not a rag, not and the stuff above a towelette we take for granted. He's trading a towelette. He traded with a lighter. I need y'all to sit with that for a second. He's trading. It's not even a full napkin and a lighter. Then he go across the street and he want to get water. He traded a blanket. I wouldn't even say a blanket. It looked like it'll cover your legs. It's like it's something that you throw over your shoulders because you're cold. We take this stuff for granted because the heart is so hard and it has the mind confused on where we come from. Again, I'm not here to preach and tell you I know this and I know. Man, it's telling you, I'm here to tell you that you don't have a choice. You really don't. Like, the free will, it's like, okay, if you follow me, you have to do it this way. Now, let's explain that for a second. Lord, please let these words come right. People will look at the Bible, or they will make an assumption of what God has presented for their life to go well. But for me, when I'm reading and I'm hearing and I go to, I go to my church, what I get out of it, it's a lifestyle. It's a way to live. It's a way to survive. Remember, I just told you, you go back to the old days, we resort back to the beginning. When you have nothing, you only have your physical strength, the brain you have, and then you figure the rest out. We got one more thing, but we're going to get into that a little later. So when everything is taken from you and you only got your physical strength, that means no cars, no guns, no medicine, none of this stuff that we use to get us with a hardened heart. Because I be torn because I hear the excuses, the talking points, the The things that people think and say to try to debate what God is. And it's like, your heart has to be so black that you think you just here, that you just think that you're not magnificent enough to understand, like, wow, I could take this liquid sperm, put it inside this egg, and it develops a baby. Like, y'all don't understand the simple process. Again, another process that we take for granted and don't understand how magnificent that is. They take it for granted. It's so so magnificent, and God gave it to us without us not having to do nothing, that we don't even care to use it. You got women running around here, I don't want no kids, I ain't having no kids, I don't want no kids, I want what? The one thing you gotta do when you hear, you don't even want to do it. So I'm supposed to value what you decide to do with your personal hands instead of the baby that can come out of your body. And I'm supposed to, not saying that I can't respect what you doing with your hands. That's cool. But what you do with your body is magnificent. Oh, again, I'm speaking to the hearts of the people that really believe that this is all a coincidence. The heart is so hardened. We can be manipulated to not understand that without none of this stuff that we got, we're going to have to go back to the beginning. Without lights, without water, without vehicles, roads, buildings, showers, windows, boy, you will realize how bad you don't got things under control. Because y'all have never been without, y'all don't even think it's possible to go without. Y'all don't think it's possible to go without water, to go without, like, it's some kids that don't even understand what's life like without a cell phone. When you had to go outside and play and get bumped and scratched and bruised. What it's like to not have a PlayStation. What it's like to not have a fast internet. Y'all don't even know. This is wild to me. So again, I'm watching the movie and Denzel watch. If you haven't seen the Book of Eli, go watch it. Christian, non-Christian, go watch it. It put things in perspective on how lost we are. So, if you haven't watched it, spoiler alert. It's about Denzel Washington. He's a blind man, and he's trying to get the Bible to the right people. In the middle of nothing, right after the world has seemed to end. And again, I say that because when we go back to the beginning and things is raw, our biology kick in. Now, let's pause right there. Ladies, sorry, this is going to be something y'all don't like to hear, but it might save your life. So I don't care how you feel. Listen, I know your heart is so hardened that you believe that you should be able to do what you want to do. Men should respect women. Men shouldn't do this and do that. What, I get it. But our biology, the way God made us, we are physically stronger than you. That's just how it is. This stuff has come down to force/power. The gazelle does not get to tell the lion, don't eat me. The gazelle does not get to tell the tiger, don't eat me. The gazelle only gets to move how the gazelle moves, and he better be careful. See, a lot of women, we have civilized the world so long that y'all love going out by yourself. Y'all love doing what y'all own. We don't need no man. Bro, I'm telling you right now, power go out. You're going to see how fast you need a man. If things stop moving tonight, you're going to see how fast you need a man. Boom. So let's get off y'all. Let's go back to the movie. There's a particular part in the movie where the girl, Solora, wants to go with Denzel. She told him, I'll take you where we get our water from. And he's like, oh, well, only if I get to come with you. He really don't want to get her to come. No, you can't come. It's dangerous out here. Stay here. Even though this is the worst situation for you, it's still the safest situation for you. You come where I'm coming. Like I said, biology kick in, and men need and want certain stuff. Sorry, it's just how it is. The gazelle don't want to get eaten. So the gazelle just has to do what it needs to do to survive. It don't get to prance around because it's pretty. Sorry, get that out of there, right? So they go to where the water's at. He get it, they talking, whatever. And he like they're about to leave. And he's trick her. He say, oh, I left my glasses. Can you go inside and see? And I'm going to check out here. She say, oh, okay. She turn around. Boom. He closed the door, lock it. Boom. She come banging at the door. Let me out. You said I get to go with you. He said, no, I didn't. You said that. You know what? Huh? F you. See, this sound like most women when they feel like they're getting controlled by a man. It's F you. Besides the point. He says, you have to stay here. It's dangerous where I'm going. And he left. Sometimes it's just that simple. But again, the heart is so hard. The brain functions in the way the heart go. And if you don't have understanding in the brain as it is, you really think you can do what you want to do. Okay, cool. It's a part in the movie where she finally gets out of the place where he locked her in. Now they're separate. He went ahead. She finally get out. She coming. She get attacked. She get attacked by two men. Again, this is biology. Biology does not care about your social construct. You could be a lawyer. You could be a doctor. You could be you could do nails. You could do whatever you want to do. But you're still weaker than 85% of the men out here in the world. Sorry, and I'm so sorry to say this, but men really only want one thing from a woman. And I'm talking about in today's time. Y'all know what that is. So in the movie, you see when they grab her up, they rough her up, they start beating her. Boom, boom. It's stuff that y'all cannot control. Your law degree is not going to stop a man from punching you in the face. And what the other dude do? Start unzipping his pants. Denzel come back, save her, boom. She's screaming, crying. Oh my gosh, you saved my life. Boom. I'm going to leave it there. The hearts of the people are so hurt, so lost, so unattached to the source. Because the Bible, it keeps us in check. It keeps women in check and it keeps the men in check. See, for when you ignore the Bible, you have what we have now. All kinds of stuff going on. There is no law to keep people in place. So when you say, oh, the Bible just got a bunch of rules and it don't want you to have fun. Here y'all go again. Because biology don't care about fun. Get caught up in the safari. And you think, oh, I got 2 kids. You think the lion care that you got 2 kids? Or is he trying to feed his kids? Y'all have to understand there's rules that we have to follow no matter what. No matter what, there's rules that you have to follow, whether you are a believer or a non-believer. An atheist can't go debate with a tiger. An atheist can't go into a plane and jump out and say, well, stop right here. I shouldn't die because I don't believe in death. And you're going to die. Sorry. That's just the way it is. And y'all have to understand somebody created this. Somebody created the fact that men and women belong together. The Bible keeps us in check. It tells you to serve me, but it also tells me to respect you. This is why if your relationship is not built with the Lord, yeah, you might have to worry about cheating. They say, oh, black men don't cheat. Yeah, only if he's following God, because he has no moral compass. It's okay to look at a bunch of women. It's okay. I'm a man if I do this. I'm a man. Bro, listen, when you take religion out of it, you have nothing else. You have nothing else. People gonna do what they feel. Sorry. Sorry. I know, because I used to be one. I thought that was okay. But since I made my transition, I was like, oh, I was so wrong. I was so wrong. I'm so sorry. You get all these other religions, they tell you, oh yeah, well, you can have 4 wives and 4. This show, we not gonna, poop on the other religions. So I'm not gonna go there today. But y'all gotta understand, there is a creator. There is somebody that told us we got rules. You can't do what you want to do, because if you do, your mind and brain, your brain and heart is so weak, you will be manipulated to thinking that you can fly when you can't. You're going to be manipulated to think that you can go swim with the sharks and the dolphins when you can't. Oh, well, I got this. And tragedy still happens. There's rules. Like they say, what goes up must come down, because that is a rule. You have to eat. You need water. That is a rule. So we'll follow those rules. Oh, my stomach hurt. I need to eat. But you're not going to follow the other rules that we got? Like, y'all fail to realize that y'all will say or act like y'all believe in God or Jesus, but then the rest of the stuff don't pertain to you. No, if one's true, both is true. What are we talking about? This is no debate no more. You either cooked or you're not cooked. What are we talking about? So I want to leave that there for a second. I'm going to make a part 2 of this video. I got some things I need to do, and I'll be right back.